Hello, we're Foreign Architects. A couple of weeks ago I didn't know a really obscure Christmas carol that Andrew was talking about when he suggested that we cover it. So he called me the Grinch. Ever since then we've put the challenge out to everyone on Facebook to ask us some Christmas questions, all the tough ones, and we'll see who's actually got the better Christmas knowledge, because I reckon I'm dead. To see who answers the first question, we're going to flip the Christmas turkey. We put a bit of wrapping paper in it. Do you call wrapping paper or bare side?
I'm going to go bare side. Bare side. Fair side.
Grab the camera.
Yep, get a clean shot of this one.
Clean shot. There's no cheating or plagiarism currently.
Yeah.
Got to call it in the air.
Tail.
Which one did you do again?
Yeah, not that one.
Not that one.
Yeah.
Alright then. I'll have the first question. So that's actually a really tough one. It's sort of like asking how old the Pope is, because there's actually been 17 Santas so far. At the moment we're on to Santa Jean-Paul Christensen, who is doing a great job. He got voted into the Santa Emporium. A mist of red smoke came out of the chimney. So the first Santa came about, obviously, it's 2013. They invented him a year at the time. So Santa as an entity has been around for 2012 years.
It's a parasitical herb, not a herb, one of those leaf-like instruments in which
instruments.
They actually latch onto each other. So I think the concept of people latching onto each other, whether it be with their lips and or other bodily parts, explains it. Oh fuck.
Again, quite an interesting question, and one which gets mixed up through all the history books. Bit of a cover-up in that one. Mummy was actually covering for Daddy. It's Daddy that kissed Santa long and hard.
What the fuck?
Go on.
What?
10 seconds.
Okay. They started with Brian, and
Why?
according to Life of Brian, I think there was also Moses and I'm not gonna say it, but I can't think of another word. I'm gonna go James.
Good King Wenceslas obviously wasn't actually a good king at all. Turned out that he was celebrated because he robbed a bookstore, and at the time it was actually illegal to read, so everybody thought fantastic. However, because the reading wasn't allowed at the time, it wasn't recorded in the history books accurately, obviously due to the virtue that there are no books. And he looked out on the bookstore, to answer the question.
Okay, so the naughty and nice list actually originated back in 1853, when there was a segregation of the naughty and nice people. These weren't actually the emotions and or behaviours of those people. The naughty and the nice was actually relating to the stature in which they were known to be. Nice was actually below naughty, believe it or not, and they had various
Carol Brown. That's why they called it Christmas Carols, because she made up the first carol.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer. Oh no. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and Rudolph.
If you're above the age of 18, then no. If you're a child, then yes. Merry Christmas.
Sorry, Santa actually originated in Santa Barbara, which I have no idea which country that's in. I'm assuming some kind of Latin American. Brazil. There you go, Santa Barbara. Contrary to popular belief, it's actually more like the Aussie Santa, surfs and wears sport shorts and all that kind of shit.
Well, the night before Christmas, Santa was actually swooped by a magpie. That occurred in 1993. That's where the fable came from. Christmas incidentally cancelled that year. Also the year the AFL Grand Final was held at Waverley Park. It was 1991 actually.
Fuck me, that's a. Alright, no, I got this. Oh, that's my starting thing, okay.
No, that's how long you got left.
Oh, okay. You guys start me up. Just count. Xmas, according to Futurama, if you check episode whatever of season 5, you'll find that it was based around some kind of robot Santa who would come in and steal presents and kill people, destroying them with his bag of goodies.
This is a wrap up now. We're trying to think of something serious and comedic. So far the serious bit is thank you.
Oh, cheers and all that shit.
Cheers and all that. Thank you for all your support during the year. And the funny bit is...
funny bit, I couldn't really think of.
Couldn't. Andrew come up with, if your uncle's drunk and passed out, don't let the kids
to jump on
his
that
belly.
Makes no sense.
And it's like a Dr. Seuss thing.
Wouldn't be your uncle if the kids were jumping on them.
Could it?
If it was
I have kids and I've got an uncle.
You don't have kids?
No, theoretically if I had kids and if I had an uncle.
Yeah.
My kids could still jump on my uncle.
Yeah, but hypothetically that's not a very plausible situation you'll find. Just the age difference, I think. Mind you, as a counterpoint to that, you could find that there are a lot of younger families coming out nowadays, so that could be quite a more common occurrence.
How young?
How young? Well,
how young?
You're the other one that bloody works at a high school.
We're going to be a wind band in 2014. That's a big announcement. Foreign Architects Symphony Orchestra. I know nothing of the framing of Roger Rabbit, and I'll contest that as a Christmas question. Thank you for your time though, Ben. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Alright, you're up. You've also got to call him out. How many times has Fernando Torres been sent off in a World Cup final? So you've got to say how does
Oh, fuck me. Has he been sent off before? I only know Spain's been in one final and he's been in it.
I think you only have to answer the Christmas ones.
Okay, so who did this one?
This was Daniel Harris.
Okay, what's some kind of counterpoint to have to that would be...
Alright, time's up. Thank you.
What we got next?
When Fernando Torres was playing for Liverpool, which big English club was he playing for? Bradford City.
Is that actually true?
No.
No.
When he was playing for Liverpool,
yeah.
Which big English club won the breakdance fight between Fernando Torres and Nicky Carl?
Neither, because I've already jumped in and taken them all out. Breakdance past your balls.